Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Now we are featuring a brand today, Draken watches, which has come all the way over from New Zealand. Now they're only a small watch brand to be fair, and this is only their 5th ever watch and their first ever chronograph they've made. And personally, just looking at it, I think it is a real corker. They've done a really good job here. You will get some people looking at this automatically and thinking, that looks awfully lot like a Damascus, or is it a Sinn? And I completely utterly agree with you. We definitely have a Damascus style bezel there. The insert could be off either Sinn or Damascus. The lugs look like they're carried directly off the EZM range of Sinns, as you may notice. But I like that because those two brands are getting more and more expensive. This is relatively a bargain because this is basically a prototype of their new Kruger model, and at the minute this has just gone on pre-sale and will cost in the UK delivered I think £290, which for this is, I think, superb. This really is an obtainable watch. Now size wise we are talking 44mm, though you do get quite a bit of taper, so it does actually get I think down at a base it's 40mm, maybe a fraction less than that. The thickness is, and that's just over 14mm. The lug to lug is 49mm, and the bandwidth is 22. So you might get some people saying, "No, it's going to be quite big and heavy." But it simply isn't. The fact is, this is made of titanium, and so it is incredibly light. And it feels familiar it feels just like when I put my Sinn EZM1 on, you got that bead blasted titanium finish. It just looks great. That dial is super clean and so easy to read. Now, there might be a few of you thinking, oh, well, it's got black hands and black hour markers. So subsequently, that means it hasn't got any lume. And to be fair, you couldn't be further from the truth because this has a fully lumed dial and ceramic bezel insert. So all the numbers are fully lumed and it glows like a torch. So yeah, no worries there. Now, as we get to this dial, there might be some eagle-eyed viewers out there who've noticed this running seconds hand down at the 6 o'clock position is ticking. And yes, this is a quartz model. I believe it's the first quartz model they've done as a company, but this is a Seiko Mega Quartz. What I mean by that is when I set the chrono running, you see its lovely blue hand, it actually ticks like a quartz, like a mechanical watch. So you don't see that tick, tick, tick. So I think, there is a good argument to having a quartz model in your collection. And I think it makes for a good grab and go watch. What I mean by it, you don't have to sit and set your watch and so forth. The time should always be set, being that it's a quartz, so that makes it a lot easier. You haven't got to worry about servicing every 5 to 10 years. This, I believe the battery, I think this is a Seiko VK63 movement, and they're normally good for about 3 to 4 years for battery life, and so that's no big problem. And it's for that reason, sometimes it's good to have one. Now, as I say, you have over here, this subdial is basically a 24-hour subdial, which means you've got an AM/PM indicator as such. On this side, we have the minute counter for your chrono. Now, as you can see, goes to 60, so this is a 60-minute chrono on here. Down here, we have the date window right where the 6 would be, and I like that because it keeps a real symmetrical dial. And sometimes I think that just looks really good when you have that. Now, we're viewing this through this rather gorgeous domed sapphire crystal, which has plenty of AR coating on there. So they've done a really good job on there. And as I said before, this is a ceramic insert on this. So again, really nice. The purchase is absolutely superb for turning the bezel. Now, it does actually, I have been told that the bezel action will be changed and will be improved. But in all fairness, it's actually not bad at all. It's 120 clicks. So anyway, that is going to be changed, but I think that's still good as it is. Now, as we come round the actual body of the watch here, we have this very nice bead blasted titanium finish, and we do have the company name engraved on the side there, which I do appreciate. I think it looks actually quite nice on there. Now you come around here, you have your pushers, and you have their company logo here. Now you might be thinking, looks a bit weird and wonderful, but it gets better. If I put a UV light on there, you'll see it's actually fully loomed, and that I think is just so cool. Didn't have to do it, but I like the fact that they did. Now this is a screw down crown, easy to purchase as it is nulled, and you've got plenty of thread on there, so you can see quite a lot of thread there, so that's good. So let's say it is a 300-meter diver. Now as we look at the back here, one thing this company, I've been told, I've looked at their watches, and they do like to decorate the back of their cases. Now in all fairness, there might be some people who notice there's 316 on there. That will be changed to titanium for the actual production model, so don't worry about that. That's just a pre-production thing. Now the reason why it has a picture of a rhino on this is that I think 6% of the profits of this watch will go to save the rhinos. And you know, for a small micro brand to do that is just such a nice thing. You know, they don't have to, and I think that really is good. They're even a bit more forward thinking on their packaging, as I believe you can get a compostable boxing for this. So it's good for the earth. I think that's really a nice touch. Not many companies would do that, but I think it's nice that they actually have. So anyway, the bracelet, we have a full titanium bracelet, and I must point out that it is actually screwed, so it is a really nice bracelet. The clasp, pretty solid, plenty of micro adjustment, and it actually has a company name on there. Now one thing I have noticed, and it simply doesn't happen when you're wearing the watch, but sometimes these don't articulate like there. It doesn't quite sit correct, but when it's on your wrist, that simply doesn't happen. So not something to get hung up about, but just simply, you know, be aware of. Now, this watch also has quick release system on the back of the bracelet, so on the lugs. So if I pull these two in, you can take it off that easy. Will it go back in? Yep, there you go. Normally when I do that on camera, it never works. I always make a mess of it. So anyway, but I'll put it on my wrist now and show you how it looks. Well, one thing I should point out as well, a quick wrist check. I'm wearing a Chrono a Corum jumping hour special edition. They've gone the extra mile, even fitted the Vuitton seals on this. Now, they don't have to do that, and I'm just quite impressed that they did, because they are a little bit better than your standard seals. Now, actually, before I put it on my wrist, I should point out packaging. Now, I've been told it will be supplied with a pine box, but on the website, it still has this on there, so I'm not quite sure which one it will be. If I open this up, and I do quite like this, I love how it says pull. You have a spare high quality NATO strap, but do be aware this is a pre-production, so the colour might change. Let's put this on my wrist. My wrist size is 7 1/4, and there it is on my wrist. And it doesn't look too big, to be fair. I think it looks really nice. And as a grab and go watch, well, to be fair, it doesn't have to be a grab and go. This is just simply a nice watch. If you can't afford a Sinn or a Damascus, this could be an ideal watch for you. And you don't have to, you haven't got the hassle of worrying about servicing every so often. So I think actually this is a very nice watch. If you wanted to buy this model, if you go onto their website, this is, it's on pre-sale at the moment. I believe they're not expecting the shipping to go out until I think it's July time. But if you get in there at the moment, you can get yourself one of these. It is available in different colours. You can get the
reverse panda. You can get a full black dial. You can even get the full PVD. No, it's not PVD. It's diamond light coating on this, so you can get a full black model. And the advantage of that, you're going to have a hard surface. I think around about 1200 Vickers plus, and that makes it a lot more resilient to scratches. So something to be aware of. But I say it is free shipping and a 2-year warranty. So if you check out their website, you can still order this on pre-sale. After pre-sale, it will go up a bit, but it won't go up a tremendous amount, but do be aware. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, because the more of you guys who like and subscribe, the more chance I've got of companies like this send me out watches to review. It really is appreciated. So anyway, all the best, and especially in these days, stay safe out there, guys. Bye.